wrong way, and she wanted me to speak to him about it. And I didn't want to embarrass him in front of everybody, so I told him, let's go get some napkins. We got in the car and I began the conversation, and at first he looked annoyed, but then he kind of just gave me this dead look in his eyes, and it scared me. He had a hydro flask in his hand and started repeatedly banging it on his head. I was shocked and tried to get him to stop. He jumped out of the car and ran back towards my mom's house, so I followed suit. Once he was inside, he made homicidal threats to everyone and made suicidal threats as well. He ran upstairs and I again followed him, trying to figure out what was going on. He was in our room packing a bag, and I asked him, babe, what's wrong? What did I do? And he came at me and said, get the fuck out of my way. And I said, talk to me. And he began repeatedly banging his head on the wall, so I immediately got out of his way. He ran downstairs and outside, and I had some family members that tried to catch him and try to get him to calm down. He became even more upset and hit his head on the mailbox and then proceeded to run away. Another family member suggested that we call the police based on the fact that he had made suicidal comments and banged his head on a variety of pretty hard objects and was afraid that he might have a concussion and could pass out anywhere. So the police were called, he was found and arrested. He was put on overnight suicide watch, and the following day he was transferred to a psych ward for a mental health evaluation. It's a 72-hour mandatory hold. I was 5 or 6 months pregnant at the time, and I was scared and worried for my husband. It was through this evaluation that we were able to find out about his mental health issues, and he was there diagnosed with PTSD and codependency. So his hold was a 72-hour mandatory mental health evaluation. They only let me see him for about an hour a day for those 3-4 days, and I missed him a lot. He was evaluated by a lot of people. And I'm not gonna lie, initially I didn't really know anything about mental health. I didn't know anything about